guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a day in the life of a UX designer, specifically wrapping up for the holidays. This is my last week of work before the holiday break, so I'm taking all of next week off, which honestly is just like a few days around Christmas and New Year's, and then I go 2 days into the new year as well. So I've got a big block of time coming up off, so I'm very excited about that because if you saw my last video, work has definitely been kicking my butt. I'm excited to just get done what I need to get done with work, outside of work, just things I have to book and plan, and I'll talk about everything as we go through the day. I just wanted to intro this video, and yeah, I will take you along, explain what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. Also just writing down everything in kind of like a brain dump in my to-do list notepad. I will organize this later, but I just have a lot of thoughts flying around, so that's my coffee machine. Hi, buddy. Why are you looking like this? Now I just wanted to walk through my calendar for this last week. So I made it a little bit festive, but this is what the rest of my week is looking like in terms of meetings. Today's Tuesday. Come Wednesday, all my meetings are kind of front loaded, which is nice. So I can use the rest of the day after, what is that, like 11, to get everything else I need done on my to-do list. Thursdays, I'm in the office. I'm in the office on Thursday. And there's not going to be that much time for work to actually get done until that later chunk of the day. Wrapping up whatever's still left for Friday. And I'm really shooting for like Friday at like 1 o'clock to be done. So my work to-do list for the week, and this is as it stands at 11 whatever on a Tuesday. First thing is to finish a journey map. That we had customer interviews last week. Now we're doing journey maps. And so that's just documenting the current flow. I have some videos talking about how I create those. So I need to finish that out. I need to organize the empty state documents. I have this like gigantic document that has every empty state for the most part on our platform. And I just need to organize it. And then I have to work on some UX outcomes. I'll explain in a little bit later what a UX outcome is, specifically the framework that we use. One of the meetings I have later is presenting my prototype. We are going to do some unmoderated testing over the holidays. So this is just me presenting to the team what I've created. Just 3 different like tasks, scenarios that we need people to complete. I have some Jira tickets that I need to follow up on. I was tagged in a few things and I saw that I was tagged, flagged it, and I had to go back and follow up what's going on in Jira. With that, I will continue on my day. I want to talk you guys through UX outcomes really quickly. Before I do that, I just wanted to pop in here and mention Springboard to you guys. If becoming a UX designer is on your 2025 goals, vision board, whatever it is, figuring out what educational path you're going to take is really important. Whether you're going to be self-taught, you're going to go through a boot camp, this is the time now to figure it out. So come 2025, you are set, you're ready to go, you have picked your program. So I always recommend Springboard to you guys. They're the program that I use to become a UX designer. I feel like their course is very thorough. You meet with a mentor weekly, you've got great career coaching and resources, you build a portfolio that's really successful. I say all that to say, if you've been thinking about Springboard, I think now is the time to check it out. Use code StephanieM for $1,000 off. If you're serious about your goals, you want to get into that January class. That class starts January 13th, but the deadline to get everything in is January 8th. So you've got some time. You've got, according to my little timer here, 22 days. So if you're really serious about it, guys, now's the time. Let's stop being all talk and let's take some action. So link down in the description below. Let's talk UX outcomes. As we go through the design process, we really focus on outcomes over outputs. Think of it as an output is a product or a service that you create, you put out, and an outcome is the problem that you solve with that product, if that makes sense. So I'll give you guys some examples here. The reason that we define outcomes so specifically is because it helps us have a deeper understanding of the user's problems. So we know that we are solving for the correct problem and we can actually build a solution that's going to be successful. I'll link an article. Nielsen Norman has a great article kind of explaining this, but I'm gonna pop over here and kind of just give you guys an example. Just got this little diagram out here, very basic, very loose, but just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I mean. Say you run an online clothing store and users are finding a problem with the return process. They find it confusing, time consuming, leading to frustration and fewer repeat purchases. It matters because you want a seamless return process to increase people coming back, spending more money with you. And also like a sense of confidence, because sometimes haven't we all had a return process that was a little bit sketch? Didn't feel that great about it. So from there, I would go through like some data, pull in like quant and qual if you have those here. These are just some examples of what it could be. And then user needs. So the user wants an intuitive way to return things without needing to contact support or extra steps. Another need is they want to be able to initiate the return in under 5 minutes, clear instructions, flexible. When it comes to outputs, so if we're just thinking outputs, when they go back to their order page, they have a start a return button right there. Okay, that is like a feature. They could also have a step-by-step wizard that kind of walks them through. Also a feature that I also think could work. But if we're thinking outcome, your outcome, you want to be able to enable users to complete a return easily, reducing support inquiries. So an outcome that I think would be a little bit more tangible, and I'll do this with you guys, is maybe with the item, there's a return label already in it, included. Include a return label with their item. So that is an outcome. These ones are kind of outputs. This is also a bit of an output too, but you see how it correlates directly with the outcome. Our benefit, our solution we want is for it to be easy for people to do it, that they don't even have to contact support. They don't have to click through maybe the website. A way to accomplish that is by putting the return label already with the item. So that is what I mean by outcome versus output. It's easy to jump to like add a button, add a permission. Sometimes you need just outputs, like let's get it out the door, this is gonna work. But if you wanna dig a little bit deeper into solving what the need is, then this is really where you wanna spend your time. So it's, a lot of brain power, but when you work through this process, you know that you've probably got a pretty good. So it was helpful. I have one other meeting and then I'm gonna work on that for the rest of the afternoon. And I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. Just any tips for you guys as you're wrapping up the year, just try to prioritize, list out everything you need to do, like what I've done. Try to prioritize that list because you can't get everything done in one day, but try to break that out into chunks. From there, even like time block it of like from this time to this time, I'm focusing on this task, check it off. Because it's so easy to just want to like fall back and be like, no, it's the holidays, whatever. You just got to keep your foot on the gas for a little bit longer. Well, just tie up any loose ends, and then by the time your end of your work week comes, whatever that day is for you guys, you're ready to like actually enjoy the holidays. So hopefully those little tips can kind of help you wrap up your year as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on going.